Hi, it's Becky Livingston from Pen Heel Marketing, and today I want to talk to you about a Canva hack that you might not know about, and it's creating branded templates. I get asked this question a lot with Canva on how you create them. So the first thing you want to think about is the template that you want to use. So I'm going to be creating a proposal, and I'm using this slide format that I've already chosen from the existing design templates. But I want to then customize this to my brand. So the first thing I want to do is make sure I can save this to a branded template folder. So I'm going to do File, Move to Folder. If I don't have a folder for branded templates, I'm going to create one. It's as simple as that. Then you put it in there. The second thing is making sure that you have your brand in your Canva templates or in your Canva design tutorials. So if you don't have your brand in here, this is a paid feature, you want to make sure that you have your brand in the system. So having your brand kit in there is very easy. If you have a paid account, you just simply go to your home, click on brand, add new, and you put in your colors, your logo, your fonts, variety of logos that you might have, and even some hero images if you have those. And I recommend putting in hero images because those are really easy to move over into your branded template. So let's go back to our template. So here we are. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my brand. So I'm going to come over here to Design, Styles, and I'm going to go grab my template. And you go pick your own brand, select your brand kit, you click on the color palette, and you keep clicking until you get to the design combination that you want the proposal to have, in this case, proposal. So I'm going to use this purple one, and I'm going to say apply to all pages. So all of the pages in here now have the brand applied. So I can see, oh, that didn't come out as purple. It should have been purple. Oh, it's maybe because I locked it already. So that means I can't adjust the color. The next step you want to do is lock the items that you do not want people to mess around with. That might include something like your logo. So you would put in your own logo, of course, and then you click this lock and then unlock. Make sure that originally it's going to be unlocked. So you see how it's unlocked here? I want to lock that. So what that means is it can't be moved around, people can't change it, etc. I don't want to lock the headings because I want people to be able to change the text. I also don't want to lock the picture, but what I might do in this case in particular is I'm going to actually delete the picture so it's still there, and then I'm going to lock the element. That allows me, if I'm doing a bulk upload, that allows me to put my pictures in this element. I can do this throughout the slide deck or your presentation materials. And once you get those things, like you might not want this box to move, so you're going to lock it so it stays in position. You might not want this picture, but you want this picture to stay where it is. So you're going to lock it in place. Here's your logo again. I've already locked it. You can see that. I've got my heading, but I'm not going to lock it because I do want people to change that. And you move down through your deck. And once you get your branded template complete, there's a couple things you can do. You can click share, and you can share this with other people so they can look at it. If you have a team, you can share it with your team. You can also click share and publish as a template. So right down here, we have brand template. And what that's going to do is it's going to save it in your branded area. So that's very cool. Love that feature. So you can save it with people to go look at by clicking on this, anyone with the link. You can also save it as a brand template, and then you pick the folder where it's going to go. And since you created your branded template folder, you would drop it in there. And in the settings dropdown, if you need design approval, you can also identify that. It depends on how you have your account set up. So if I don't have Teams, but if I had Teams, I could ask put that in here as to make sure that people can get approval before it's published. So that's a very nice little feature. And then once you're done, you can click publish and save, and it will be saved. You can also download it just like you can anything else. You can present it if you wanted to present the proposal to someone. You can present and record it. So if you needed to do a recorded template with for branding purposes, you can do that as well. And then there's some other options in here. You can drop it to your website. You can make a QR code out of it. You can send it to your phone. There's lots of other options that you have available here. You can post it to your social media. You can send it to your email or another messaging tool, and then you can print it. You can make a flip book out of it, which is very cool if you wanted to do that. So there's some other options that you have there. And that's how you create a branded template on Canva. So I hope you enjoyed this hack. Be sure to comment, like, share our stuff on the Penn Hill Marketing channel, and I will talk with you soon. Have a great day.